raise your hand. We'll begin with Annie Constable, the Chicago Sun-Times. Annie, please go ahead.
Hey Ruthie, how are you doing today?
Good.
I just wanted to know how you are feeling about the home opener and being back in Wintrust with fans.
Yeah, I'm super excited. This will be kind of my first home opener in Chicago, so I'm super excited. And to have fans and like a sold out crowd for this first game, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, as a collective, how do you guys feel in terms of, you know, being exposed to other people? It's obviously we've gone through a year of not having that be the case, and now you guys are going to be kind of thrust back into this environment that is less controlled. So how do you feel about that?
I think we're excited. I know I'm excited. It's always fun to play in front of people, especially a home crowd. So I think we're all just excited and ready to play another game.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Next question will be from Ronald Wallace with Ballin' Down South. Ronald, please go ahead.
Hey, how you doing today, Ruthie?
Good.
I'm supporting you guys, WNBA Orange today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to give me some merch the other day. But how do you guys think you guys are gonna match up in guard play against Sabrina and the rest of the Liberty players?
Yeah, I think we're ready. We have a game plan down. So I think we're just excited and ready to, show our defense. We've definitely been working on our defense a lot this season. So another test, and I think we're ready for it.
All right, thank you.
Any additional questions for Ruthie Hebert? All right, Ruthie, short and sweet. Thank you. Natasha, thank you for joining us. We'll begin with Annie Constable, the Chicago Sun-Times. Annie, please go ahead.
Hey Tasha, how are you doing today?
Great. How are you?
Good. I just really want to hear how you guys are feeling about the home opener and your debut in the WNBA was in Atlanta, but now your debut at home is going to be tomorrow. So with the return of fans, how are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling great. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of energy in the gym, and I'm excited.
Is there like any concern that it's a less controlled environment, given we're kind of entering this new stage of the pandemic where things are opening up, or do you guys feel comfortable as a collective?
I think we feel comfortable as a collective because we're in our circle, and everybody else is like up above, and so I think we feel great. We get tested every day. We're doing what we're supposed to do. We follow protocols, so I think everything will be okay.
Definitely. Okay, thanks.
Any additional questions for Natasha Mack, excuse me. All right, Tasha, we're all set. Thank you very much. James, thank you for joining us. We'll begin with Annie Costable, the Chicago Sun-Times.
Hey, James, how are you doing?
Hey, Annie, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. So I wanted to hear how Candace is doing. I saw her yesterday and she looked fine and everything, but what update can you give me on that?
I mean, right now she's day to day.
Okay.
So, we're just trying to keep her off of her ankle and just do mobility stuff as much as possible outside of practice. And we'll see where it is tomorrow. But today she was already better than she was yesterday. And we just don't want to put a lot of, pressure on the ankle and just do anything extra. But, it's early. So.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but how
Wait.
much like pressure, I don't know if pressure is the right word, but with it being the home opener and her like return to Chicago, is she like really feeling the need to play, or is that not really
It's no pressure. We have a full season ahead of us. This is game 3 of the season.
Yeah.
It's the first home opener, but she's here, so she's going to be in many home games. So I don't think it's any pressure. So if she can go, she can go. If she can't, we won't try to force anything.
Okay.
Right now it's already a lot better, and we're just going with the flow.
Okay. And then what about Azare? Is she expected to play tomorrow or?
Yeah, she'll play.
Okay. And then how has Shiloh looked? Sorry, I'm asking a ton of questions. How has Shiloh looked in the first 2 practices? This was her second?
Yeah. I mean, the players were she had a good practice as far as getting drill today. So it's going to be a learning curve for her. So she's fighting through it. And it was good. When you match up against Sloot and you match up against our other guards, Kai and Diamond, they're not going to make it easy on the young ones. And today was an example of that. So it was pretty good to see.
You look like you're about to smile. Is there laugh? Is there anything you could share?
It's beauty in the struggle. That's all I got to say. And so, I've been fortunate enough to be around this league for a long time. And I've seen how some of the good players have come in and great players have come in, and they've struggled because they in the beginning, because it's a process. And so she started that process today, and it was nice to see.
Definitely. And then as far as the matchup against New York goes, they're obviously a very talented team.
Mhm.
I spoke to some coaches earlier in the season, and they said that we're not a team that others can, take a night off against anymore. And so when preparing for this team, how do you prepare to match up against Sabrina and, Lainey, who's also having a breakout year too. So I don't know if you could talk about game plan at all against this team.
I don't get, like, I don't know what coaches told you they had to take a night off against them ever. I don't know, like, they beat us last year. So it's like we approach.
I guess maybe that was like a collective, what they felt was people's energy towards them. They didn't mention the sky at all. So I wasn't meaning that towards you guys.
Yeah, but not us. So we just perform like we prepare for Washington, like we prepare for Atlanta. They, I don't really look into, what their record is. It's just how they play. And any team can be any team any night. So we have respect for them. We always have. And we'll approach the game that way.
Okay, last thing, defensively, how do you lock up a guard like Sabrina?
You just try to make her uncomfortable. She's pretty much unguardable. So we'll pray a little bit.
Okay. All right. Thanks, James.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, James.